We're about to do a range test, so I need to drive 167 miles. The car thinks it's going to take about 2.5 hours and we'll arrive with 13%. However, I think we can arrive with more, but it's going to take a little bit longer. We're going to be doing what I call hypermiling, and that's basically trading time for conserving your miles. So you spend less electricity going the distance, but it slows you down a little bit because you are driving at a slower speed.
But you'll never make me wanna stick around you.
Guys, the Kettleman chargers are working, the free ones this time. In the last video they were shut off, but now they are on and we are ramping up to get 32 amps. Hilton Stockton is about 167 miles away, so I definitely need to charge before I go there. If we get approximately, let's say 25 miles per hour, 25 times 4 is 100, which is what I would be comfortable with leaving here. Arriving with 214 miles will be awesome, but it'll take 4 hours to get that charge. Not to worry though, I have plenty of work to do on my laptop, so I'm just gonna be chilling here. If you've never been to the Kettleman Lounge, you gotta check it out. They got snacks, food, and there's tons of places around here as well. We got a half-wrapped Model 3. I just took a long nap here. I've been here a minute. I've collected about 90 miles, and you can see we only get 28 miles per hour. Now it's time to go from our Kettleman base, where I took a nap, to Hilton Stockton. We'll arrive with 13%, and we'll plug into a free charger there. We're gonna do drafting, so I think we can arrive with more. We'll see, but it will be a little bit later. If it's 167 miles, and we go approximately, I'd say 60 miles per hour, worst case scenario, that'll take us about 3 hours instead of 2.5. So 30 extra minutes, not too bad, depending on how much electricity we're saving. Leaving at about 5:33. Keep this in mind. With everything ready, let's get it. We're basically going to be drafting behind semi-trucks. I have my aero caps on. The way drafting works is when the wind hits the semi-truck, it should go over the truck, right? Because the truck's like a wall, and then go over you. You're essentially driving behind a wall, so you have less air resistance. Less air resistance means it takes less electricity to get you to your destination. Aero caps also help because they help the wind pass very nicely around your car instead of getting all turbulent in your wheels. Now I am riding a little bit heavy. I got a bunch of stuff back here, a whole refrigerator and a whole battery in the sub trunk. Try not to use my climate though. It's not uncomfortable, so you can think about this if you are using your climate as an equivalent. Look at that. We already gained a percentage back. This will go down. The more watt hours per mile you use, the less efficient you are. Less you use, the more efficient you are. It's typically higher when you're going onto a freeway because most freeway on-ramps are on-ramps and you have to go up them. Going up things means more mileage used. Check this area out over here, so beautiful. This guy's gonna be our buddy for a little bit. I have a 2-car distance set, typically as always, unless we're going downhill. Just for safety, then I'll widen the distance a little bit more. But I'll catch you at the Hilton Superchargers or update you if any other things happen. Oh, before you go though, let's check out the energy charts. Our live projection is starting out pretty good. That's a great sign. Our trip and rated, not doing too bad. This will go up, I'm sure of it. Look at all those cows! My goodness, there's more. Moo! Moo! All right, guys, so the time is approximately 6:03 or 18:03. We've done pretty well. Unfortunately, wind from the north has cost us a little bit of mileage from this trip, but we're still doing a bit better than the trip projection. Oh my goodness, look at all those cows. That's a whole lot of protein right there. Drafting has really helped us, especially with the wind coming straight at us. These semi-trucks are a saver. We should be arriving with 18%. I want to keep the battery super healthy, so let's try to get there with 20%, all right? You got a little house over there. It's super cool to look at the map and also look at your surroundings. Thankfully, you can do this because you have a Tesla, thanks to autopilot. I don't want to roll down the window because that is not great for drag, but man, look at that over there. So just absolutely beautiful. I'll get a better camera soon, guys, do not worry. Let's check on our watt hours per mile. We've gotten a bit lower, we're at 227. Let's try to get there under 200.
I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go, pretty afternoon.
We're almost at the Stockton Chargers. Just want to give you a little update. We're about 200 watt hours per mile, which is pretty good. We did have a lot of wind coming from the northwest, and that cost us almost 20 miles. So if we didn't have this, we would be 20 miles greater. Also, fun fact, once you hit 20%, your little bar right here, instead of going from green, it goes to orange. So no more green, we're in the orange, so we gotta get to the Stockton charger. But that's not gonna be a problem, because we should still arrive there with 18%. Just keeping up our draft, and we're almost there. Can't wait to plug in, eat some food, watch some Netflix. This is gonna be awesome. Look at that, we have a battery extremely low. We gotta plug in immediately. We're about 200 watt hours per mile. Took us about 3 hours to get here, but actually less. So we saved, well, 3.4, but we would have saved a lot more if there's no wind. So drafting works, and I think the trade-off, which is only about like 20 more minutes, is definitely worth the extra miles that we could have saved. Also, when you drive less efficiently, this tanks, so we probably saved even more than that if we were to drive inefficiently. I'm gonna be going back to back with someone who drives super fast, so we'll see which works better. Stay subscribed for that. I don't know why I find this so funny, but what?